Hello race fans and welcome in to Michigan International Speedway and the Passing Under Yellow Racing League. We are off to week number 4 of action here, and I hope you guys are excited for a good one. Here is the schedule. Yep, week 4, here we are. Week number 1 was Iowa, week number 2 was Phoenix Raceway, week number 3 was Atlanta, that's where we were last week. Of course, this week we are off to Michigan International Speedway for 70 laps of racing here tonight. I'll go ahead and show you some of the race details for today. And here you have it. 2-mile track, 86 degrees Fahrenheit track temperature, 74 degrees Fahrenheit ambient temperature, 66% humidity, cloudy day with 1 mile per hour wind. So very calm, pretty day out here at the track. They are currently doing their practice session, which is set for 55 minutes. As soon as we're done with that, we'll move on to the qualifying session, which will be set for 5 minutes. They'll have 2 chances to put in a good lap time. We'll take those results and line them up for the main race of the day, which will be 70 laps of racing. There are no competition cautions scheduled for today. They do have 2 sets of tires for tire allocation, 1 fast repair in case things go wrong. And yes, they are running fixed setups, so everybody is on the same level playing field. But that is all I got for you today, folks. Hopefully you guys are excited for a good one. And I'll see you right back here for the driver introductions. Well, let's kick off today's driver introductions with the number 58 car of Johnny Hurst. New racer out here with us tonight. Racer from Corbin, Kentucky. I don't have too much other information other than that, so good luck to you tonight, Johnny. Let's welcome in the 07 of Jason Willitson, 34-year-old from Waldo, Wisconsin, part of the Cheese Boys racing team, currently 8th in points heading into tonight, so good luck to you tonight, Jason. And who do we have here heading down the backstretch? That is the 17 of Austin Smith, the 28-year-old from Clockville, New York, part of the Passing Under Yellow racing team, currently 2nd in points heading into tonight, so has had an excellent season so far, so good luck to you tonight, Austin. Here is the 85 of David Shively, 55-year-old from Fairfield, California. Currently 9th in points heading into tonight, rocking a brand new paint scheme made by the Skunkworks Racing Graphics.com crew over there of Alan Groats. Looking absolutely fantastic. So good luck to you tonight, David. And let's welcome in the number 90 of Carson Rowland, a 33-year-old from Leander, Texas. Currently 6th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Carson. Currently sitting in pit lane is the number 86 of Anthony Green, the 24-year-old from Salisbury, North Carolina, part of the A Green Esports racing team, currently 13th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Anthony. And here is the 414 of Rob Higgs, the 36-year-old from Baltimore, Maryland, currently 21st in points heading into tonight, also rocking a brand new livery on the side of this car. That is a good-looking paint scheme, Alan. Nicely done, sir. So yeah, good luck to you tonight, Rob. And here is the number 6 of Caleb Sist, the 32-year-old from Statesville, North Carolina, part of the Skunkworks racing team, currently the points leaders. So let's see if he can have another good night here. He's had an excellent season so far. He's got a really hot streak going on right now. So let's see if he can continue that trend tonight. Good luck, Caleb. And here he is, everybody, the man, the myth, the legend, the number 14 of Alan Grote, the 38-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona, part of the Skunkworks Racing Team, owner of the Skunkworks Racing Team, currently 7th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Alan. We got something zooming down the backstretch here. Is that a bird? Is that a plane? No. That's a Ryan Ridzik, everybody. The 29-year-old from Appleton, Wisconsin, part of the Cheese Boys Racing Team, doing a little dirt track action here in the middle of the corner, currently 3rd in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight. Number 31, Ryan Ridzik. And here is the 41 car of Aikman Pollard, the 27-year-old from Lyles, Tennessee, part of the Passing Under Yellow racing team. Currently 5th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Aikman. Coming across the start-finish line now is the number 48 of Riley Gary, the 22-year-old from Milford, New Hampshire, part of the Ripley Motorsports racing team. Currently 24th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Riley. Out on track at the moment is the number 71 car of Connor Leach, the 25-year-old from Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, part of the Skunkworks Racing Team as well. Currently 10th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Connor. And pulling out of pit lane now is the number 4 of Jeremy Gill, 30-year-old from Tifton, Georgia, currently 15th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Jeremy. Let's welcome in the 06 of Ryan Philbrick, the 33-year-old from Rumford, Maine, part of the Lions Den Motorsports Racing Team, currently 15th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Ryan. Let's welcome to the track the number 38 of Jeffrey Nagging-Gas, the 50-year-old from Tucson, Arizona, part of the Grumpy Yeti Racing Team, currently 12th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Jeffrey. Joining in now is the number 3 of Skylar Herod, the 30-year-old from Madison, Indiana, part of the Skunkworks Racing Team, currently 4th in points heading into tonight. He is a fierce competitor and an awesome racer, so good luck to you tonight, Skylar. Well, looks like we got a late joiner here, the number 70 of Dylan Scholes, the 29-year-old from Wautoma, Wisconsin, currently 20th in points heading into tonight. Got a brand new looking livery on the side of this thing. Good luck to you tonight, Dylan. Well, let's go ahead and welcome in the number 11 of Kenny Cucko, the 31-year-old from Sahuarita, Arizona, part of the Cucko E Motorsports racing team. Currently 27th in points heading into tonight. That's a good-looking livery on this thing, Kenny. Good luck tonight, fella. All right, let's go ahead and take a spin around the track with Mr. Alan Grote. He'll show us how it's done. I'll go ahead and read you some of the iRacing track information. Designed by Charles Moneypenny, the same architect who created Daytona International Speedway, and located in the Irish Hills vacation area of the south central part of the state, Michigan International Speedway is best known for its awesome speeds and competitive racing spawned by its broad racing surface and 73-foot wide, 18-degree bank turns. Michigan's width and steep banking ensures there's always more than one racing groove, and the fact that MIS as a non-restrictor plate track means NASCAR drivers have more than enough power to make a challenge out of the turns at both ends of the track. And there you have it, everybody. Thank you for the ride, Mr. Alan Grote. We'll see you right back here for the grid, everybody. All right, race fans, it looks like qualifying is now over. It is time for the cars to hit the grid, and that's exactly what they're doing at the moment. Let me go ahead and show you the starting lineup. So Connor Leach, congratulations to you and the Skunkworks Racing team. A 38.733 was fast enough for that pole position. Teammate Caleb Sisk is going to start alongside in the second position. We'll have Jason Wilson and Kenny Cucko going to be in the second row together. We'll have David Shively and Austin Smith going to be in the third row together. Then we'll have Ryan Philbrick and Alan Grote in the fourth row together. Then we'll have Jeremy Gill and Ryan Ridzik going to be in the fifth row together. We'll have Aikman Pollard and Johnny Hurst in the sixth row. We'll have Anthony Green and Carson Rowland going to be in the seventh row together. We'll have Skylar Harrod and Rob Higgs sharing the eighth row together. And then rounding out the grid back there in the back will be Jeffrey Nagengast and Riley Gary. It does look like we have 19 cars on grid. Dylan Scholes back there as well, all by himself in that last row. But yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for a good night of racing. We got 70 laps of racing coming up, so I'll see you right back here for the green flag. All right, folks, cars are making their way down the backstretch now. We should be going green flag racing soon. I tell you what, in qualifying, Connor Leach crossed the start-finish line with 2 seconds left to go in qualifying and took that pole position away from his teammate Caleb Sisk. I'm sure they were on the team radios doing a little banter there. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that conversation, but let's see what he can do with the start of this race. Caleb Sisk, we all know how good he is. He's on a hot streak, and just about everything that he does lately, it seems like everything he's in, he is either in the top 3 or winning the damn thing. So let's see if he can do the same thing here today. But here we go. Pace truck is now off. Green flag will be out as soon as we know it, and there you have it. Green is out. Good start from just about everybody. Everybody looked pretty smooth there. Kenny Cucko a little bit late off the jump of the start. He's going to fall back there just a little bit, but we do have side-by-side battle for the lead. Connor Leach going to lead us into turn number 1. Caleb Sisk going to be on the high side. We'll see if those two work together. It does look like everybody's still headed in the right direction. I try to keep a zoomed out view so we can see exactly what's going on all over the track. But as of right now, we got a lot of side-by-side battles. Everybody's going to try to get, you know, into a good, comfortable position. We got 70 laps of racing here today, so plenty of time to make some moves. If you have a strategy in mind, I think that'll be a big part of it. Hopefully we see a lot of green flag racing here today. We'll see some green flag pit stops as well. We've been averaging around 3 to 4 pit stops, you know, per race this season, which I really like to see. We've had a lot of green flag pit stops, but yeah, Caleb Sisk going to lead us into lap number 1. Nicely done by him. Connor Leach going to tuck into that second position. Jason Whittleton currently running in the third position. David Shively having a nice day. Currently running in the fourth position. Nice qualifying effort from him. And then rounding out the top 5 right now is Kenny Cucko on the high side. He does have Austin Smith for company there, but it does look like he's going to win it out. Oh, we got some wrecking in the back, I see. Anthony Green has spun around. He's coming down to the infield, and that'll be our first caution of the day, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what happened. I caught it out of the corner of my eye, but I couldn't really see exactly what was going on. Here they are heading out of turn number 2. Oh, looks like, yeah, he just comes up into the number 3 of Skylar Harrod. He is going to collect, who is that? Is that the number 58? I believe it was, of Johnny Hurst. Yeah, he collected him in that. So, yeah, unfortunate there for these two racers. They do have a faster pair, though, so hopefully they'll get those cars fixed up and get back out on the track. But, yeah, first caution of the day coming out on lap number 3, so we'll see you right back here for our first restart of the day, everybody. Well, it does look like we're going to have quite a few racers here go ahead and take their hand at the pit lane, it looks like. I do see Caleb Sisk, Connor Leach. Who else we got in pit lane? David Shively into pit lane. Austin Smith into pit lane. Alan Grote. Where's he at? There he is. Heading down pit lane as well. Yeah, a lot of the field coming into pit lane right now. Going to go ahead and take advantage of this early caution that will put Jason Whittleton in the lead for the restart here. So we'll see you right back here in just a minute. All right, folks, welcome back. I think Alan Grote got a speeding on pit penalty, so he had to do a little stop and go action there, but he's getting ready to rejoin the rest of the grid, it looks like. But yeah, that's going to put Jason Weddleton in control here for our first restart of the day. He chose not to pit, so we'll see how that works out for him. Him and Kenny Cucko will be on the front row. We'll have Rob Higgs and Ryan Philbrick in that second row. Riley Gary and Dylan Scholes back here in the third row. Caleb Sisk and Connor Leach. Those were our front two runners, going to restart in the 7th and 8th position there. And then we'll have Austin Smith and David Shively going to round out your top 10. But yeah, green flag coming out very, very soon. You see all the cars stacking them up here right in the line. Top side needed to get up here a little bit. There we go. Looking a little bit better now. Green flag will be waving, and there you have it. Nice start on the inside there by Jason Weddleton. He's going to go ahead and take that early lead. Got a 2 to 3 car length advantage heading across the stripe. And caught Kenny Cucko a little off guard there, it looked like. But yeah, he will go ahead and take that position away as we head into turn number 1. The 06 of Ryan Philbrick going to be on the inside line here of the number 11 of Kenny Cucko. Does look like the 48 of Riley Gary will get by the 414 of Rob Higgs as we head out of turn number 2. We'll see how that high side does on the run down the backstretch. Everybody kind of in a single file line right now, which is looking really nice.
Yellow flag is
out. We have another caution being brought out here. I don't know. Oh, no, we got a crash under yellow, too, right here. The 48 and the 414 are going to get into one another. We saw that happen right in front of us. We'll have to see exactly what happened back here in the back of the path. It looks like Anthony Green went off track somewhere. Oh, he's already off track here. We'll have to back up the tape here just a little bit. We'll go about right there. We'll go with a blimp cam view. Okay, it does look like everybody's getting into one another a little bit back here. Austin Smith into the back of, who is that? The 70 of Dylan Scholes. Slowed him down there a little bit. Oh, then he gets into the 17 of Austin Smith. The 70 of Dylan Scholes is going to come down into the 86. And who is, to get a closer look at this one, who is that? The 58 car. Oh, no. Caught up in another wreck, Johnny Hurst. Got slapped there a little bit. I think he's going to be okay, though. But, yeah, Austin Smith going spinning around sideways right here. But, yeah, that'll bring out our second caution of the day here, everybody. So we'll see you right back here for the restart. Well, it does look like this spawned a little bit of pit strategy action. I do see most of the field coming in. Kenny Cucko choosing to stay out, but Jason Weddleton, Ryan Philbrick. It does look like Caleb Sisk going to come in once again. David Shively, Aikman Pollard, Ryan Ridzik, sorry about that. Connor Leach, Carson Rowland, Johnny Hurst, Skylar Harrod, just about the whole entire field, honestly, came into pit lane. So, yeah, it does look like Kenny Cucko going to be the only one to stay out here, so we'll see you right back here for the restart. All right, everybody, welcome back. It does look like lights are out on the pace truck. We'll see what the 31-year-old from Arizona here, Mr. Kenny Cucko, can do with the restart. He chose not to pit. He is the only racer still yet to pit. Jason Weddleton did go into the pit, so he's going to start alongside. We'll see how those little bit older tires are going to affect Kenny here off the restart. Caleb Sisk and David Shively going to be in that second row. Together we'll have Aikman Pollard, Connor Leach in the third row, Ryan Philbrick and Ryan Ridzik, the pair of Ryans there in the fourth row. And Carson Rowland and Skylar Harrod going to round out your top 10. We'll see how this all goes off the restart. Hopefully nice, neat, and clean. It does look pretty good so far. Nicely done by Kenny Cucko there on that inside line. He does go ahead and take that early jump. It has a 1 car length advantage here heading into turn number 1. We'll see if he chooses the high line or the low line. He goes with the high line. Caleb's just going to try to make a move here on the inside of David Shively as we head through the middle of the corner. We'll see how he does as we head out of the exit. He does get the move done. Nicely done to Caleb Sisk. Going to go up to that second spot. We got some jostling back here in the midfield. The 71 of Connor Leach going to take an inside look here on the 85 of David Shively as we head down the back stretch. We'll see what he does into turn number 3. Gonna stick it right down there close to the yellow line and see if he can move up in front of him. Not just yet. David Shively doing a pretty good job on that high line as we head out of turn number 4 and down the front stretch. It does look like Connor Leach is going to be a little bit ahead. Oh, it's too close to call across the stripe there. Let's watch and see if Caleb Sisk can catch up to Kenny Cucko up front. I'll say with those little bit fresher tires, he has 7 laps of maybe he didn't even get tires. I'm not even sure. It doesn't show me if they got tires or not. I just know he went into pit lane. He might have just got fuel. That might have been everybody's kind of approach here. Because I do think that this day is going to pan out to be a very big strategy game. I think some people are going to start running out of faster pairs, so the yellow flags are going to start cutting down here a little bit. If nobody has any, repairs to fix the car. They don't want to sit in pit lane for too long. They'll be put out of contention here. But as we cross the start-finish line, Kenny Cucko going to lead that lap, but barely. Absolutely barely. Jason Weddleton going to be on the inside of the 41 of Aikman Pollard as we head through the corner. Jason going to have to settle for that fourth spot at the moment. Caleb Sisk and Kenny Kucko still side by side as we head down the backstretch. The 41 of Aikman Pollard going to be right there on the bumper of Caleb Sisk. Going to try to help him along, I think. Through the middle of the corner. It's going to take an onboard here with old Kenny Kucko. He's going to slide up right behind Caleb Sisk, right there in front of Aikman Pollard. Look how close they are. That was a very dodgy move, but nicely done by Kenny Kucko to judge his pace perfectly. Looks like we still have a lot of cars on the lead lap. I think we have 16 cars still on the lead lap. Rob Higgs, Riley Gary, and Anthony Green, unfortunately, are a few laps down there. I think Anthony Green might be done for the day. I'm not entirely sure. He's not showing up on my timing tower, so I think he has parked it, put it in the garage. Pretty good race here for the lead, though. We're taking a ride right now with Aikman Pollard. He's trying to chase down Kenny Kucko, which is going to go to the bottom of the track. He's going to run the midline here. Going to take the high side as we come out of the corner. See if we can get a run on Kenny as we head down the front stretch on to lap number 14. Not much going. Connor Leach has seemed to lost touch with these front three here just a little bit. Trying to save a little bit of power. Jason Littleson still rounding out your top five. David Shively in that 6th position. Trying to fight off Skylar Harrod as he's running down the backstretch with a pretty good run. Ryan Philbrick in that 8th position. Ryan Ridzik in the 9th position. And rounding out your top 10 right now is Carson Rowland, but he has Johnny Hurst on the inside. Let's see if he can get something done through turns 3 and 4. Alan Grote sitting back there not far behind these two. Uh-oh, this tells me that Dylan Scholes has gone off track. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happened to him back here. Uh-oh, he crashed too, it looks like. He must have already hit the wall here a little bit. You can see the damage all over the car. Yeah, a lot of damage to this thing. I think he just pulls it to the inside here and parks it, and he does. Unfortunate there for Dylan Scholes. So got a pretty good battle back here, though. Who is this side by side? Oh, it's not. Just kidding. Just that point of view I was looking at. So Caleb Sisk out front.
Yellow flag.
Well, as soon as I said something, they have us a caution. I don't even know what for, actually, because it doesn't even tell me. Let's see if we can find out exactly what happened. Back here, maybe? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Alan Grote was involved in something. Oh, okay. He got into the 58 car. Well, that explains it. Let's go ahead and go to Flint Cane View and see exactly what happened. Oh, that's way too far out. Let's go to Chopper Cane. Oh, he just right rears him. Gonna hit him into the wall. They're both gonna get a lot of damage to their cars there. That is unfortunate for both of those two racers there. And yeah, Alan's got a lot of damage to the front of that thing. So, third caution of the day coming out here on lap number 16. We'll see you right back here for the green flag, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. It does look like third restart of the day coming in here in just 1 minute. Lights right on the pace truck, and there it goes, diving to pit lane. Number 6 of Caleb Sisk going to be in charge here. The 71 of Connor Leach also going to be alongside. We'll have Jason Whittleton, David Shively going to be in the second row. Skylar Harrod and Ryan Philbrick in the third. Aikman Pollard, Kenny Kucko in the fourth. And Ryan Ridzik and Carson Rowland going to round out your top 10 for this restart. Caleb Sisk, go ahead and get the move done and go to that high side. Nicely done, sir. Going to go ahead and take that early lead. Connor Leach going to be in second. Jason Whittleton hanging on to that third spot for right now on the inside of the 85 of David Shively as we head through turns 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, Skylar Harrod sitting right back there waiting to pounce. See what he can do with it. Does look like David Shively will get the move done. Now Jason Ellis is going to have to try to fight off Skylar Harrod on that high side. The 06 of Ryan Philbrick going to be right there in the mix as well. The 41 of Aikman Pollard, we see him in frame back there. He's slowly creeping in. The number 11 of Kenny Kucko also back there. Our biggest mover of the race so far today. Let's go ahead and give him a little highlight. This man right here, the number 3 of Skylar Harrod, up to that 4th position right now. Started in 15th, so he's made up 11 positions since the start of the race. Nicely done to him. See if he can continue that trend here today and get him a good result. Heading down the backstretch now. A lot of the field in a single file fashion. Trying to get some green flag running in here. Got a pretty good battle right here between Jason Littleson and Skylar Harrod still. That battle is not over. Jason going to go a little bit ahead here. Let's see if he can clear Skylar Harrod and tuck up into line. And he does. Been a really good day of racing so far. A lot of action on the track. We have had a few incidents out there, but you know, sometimes it's going to happen like that. But for the most part, a lot of good battles here on track. The 07 of Jason Littleton now going to take an inside line on David Shively as we head down the backstretch. He had a nice run coming out of turn number 2, but I think he's going to run out of steam before he gets to the entrance of turn number 3. But he will go ahead and take that inside line once again. He said, if I'm down here, might as well try to do something with it. See if we can get the move done here as we head out of turn number 4. The 71 of Connor Leach all over the bumper of the number 6 of Caleb Siss. Still good battle for the lead there. Let's go ahead and take an onboard here with not David Shipley, the 07 of Jason Littleton as he tries to overtake the 85 of David Shipley. Get right on that bumper as we head out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Nice and smooth on that wheel. Nicely done, Jason Littleton. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Skylar Herod. He is right here behind that battle. Took the inside route here on the 07 of Jason Littleton as we head through turns 1. Out of turn number 2, not able to get it done right there. See how far back. Oh, okay. He's not far back. I was wondering if Ryan Philbrick had lost touch with this a little bit, but no, he is right here in the thick of things. Just want to take a peek at that battle for the lead still. Nothing much going on up there. Everybody kind of in a single file line right now. We'll go ahead and take a look back through the field. Here is Austin Smith back here in the 8th position, having a pretty solid day. 31 of Ryan Ridzik in that 9th spot. Rounding out top 10 right now is Kenny Cucko. I don't think there is. I think there's absolutely nobody that is side by side right now. Well, here goes the 70 of Dylan Scholes on the inside of 38 of Jeffrey Nagengast as we head down the back stretch. Does look like he will get that move done. Dylan Scholes a few laps down here though, so he's got a little bit of work to do. Got 13 cars on the lead lap still. Racer's still very close here in the midfield. I'll go ahead and zoom out here just a little bit so you all can see a big part of the field. Is that the 41 of Aikman Pollard making a move to the inside? It is. 406 of Ryan Philbrick going to be hung out to dry there on that high side. The 17 of Austin Smith going to go to the inside here with Aikman Pollard as we head down the backstretch. Skylar Hare going to be on the high side with Ryan Philbrick. Nice and smooth, everybody. I love to see it. Got a pretty good green flag stint right now, knock on wood. Hopefully we keep it that way. I was really hoping to see some green flag pit stops. Those are always really exciting to see where the field comes back out on track and stuff like that, how the strategy works out, you know, the undercuts and all that jazz. Skylar Haird will fall back a position. The 41 of Aikman Pollard going to get that move done. Skylar Haird going to be on the high side now. You'll have the 17 of Austin Smith and 06 of Ryan Philbrick on the inside here as we head into the corner. And Ryan Ridzik back here slowly creeping in. Qualified in 10th, currently running in 9th position. Let's go ahead and take an onboard here with Ryan Philbrick. It's going to be on the inside of the number 3 of Skylar Haird as we head down the front stretch into turn number 1. We do have a change for the lead up here. It does look like Connor Leach got that move done on Caleb Sisk. Nicely done by him. We'll have to take a look at that here in just 1 second, see how he set it up and got it done. What happened back here? Did anything work out? Not a whole lot. Does look like Ryan Philbrick going to get in front of Skylar Haird. Ryan Ridzik still right here in the mix. Let's go ahead and check out that pass for the lead here. Just looked like he did it off of turn number 4. Took the inside routes. We got across to the start-finish line. I think he seals the deal heading into turn number 1. And yes, he does. That was the pass for the lead at the moment. Not a whole lot of action. Doesn't look like Caleb Siss made a mistake or anything. I think he just had a really good run out of turn number 4 there. Connor Leach did. Got the move done as he headed into turn number 1. Plain and simple. Coco right here. Ryan Ridzik right on the bumper of the number 3 of Skylar Herod now. Heading to turns 3 and 4. On to lap number 29 out of 70. We get them in pretty quickly as long as we can stay under green. It's been kind of a long race so far, being under yellow for so many laps. Does look like the racers are starting to settle in here a little bit though. Smooth corner there by Ryan Ridzik. Ooh, gets a little loose there. Heading out of turn number 2. This track is so fast. Uh-oh, I see Connor Leach going a little hot there. Caleb Sisk going to take the inside route and see if he can do the same thing Connor did to him. We head down the front stretch. Does not look like he will, so let's hop back on board with Ryan Ridzik here as he's chasing down Skylar Herod. Got a little mixture of strategy here too. So, the man running in 5th and 6th, Aikman Pollard and Austin Smith, they both pitted on lap number 16. Everybody else in the top 8 pitted on lap number 7. So, a little bit, oh, we have somebody dive into the pits. As I say that, who is that? Is that David Shibley? Yes, it is. David Shibley going to come down pit lane. I think he got it woed down in time. It does look like Riley Gary going to come into pit lane as well. And as well as, who was that back there? Was that Johnny Hurst? No. I don't know who that was. Oh, Rob Higgs. There it is. It didn't show me who it was going into pit lane. I said, oh, I don't know. Too far out to even see the livery on the thing. So that'll shake things up here a little bit. David Shibley was having a really good day. See how he does after this round of pit stops. Hopefully he can get back up there. Pit a little bit earlier than the rest of these guys. Well, it's Jason Middleton maybe taking a peek to pit lane. He's slowing down on the apron, and yes, he is. It does look like the number 71 of Connor Leach and Caleb Sisk as well going to come down pit lane. The number 3 of Skylar Herod coming down pit lane as well. So that will make our new leader the number 41 of Aikman Pollard at the moment. The 17 of Austin Smith going to be scored in that 2nd position. Ryan Philbrick going to move up to that 3rd spot. Ryan Ridzik in 4th. And Kenny Cooko going to round out your top 5. Glad to see Jeffrey Nagengast having a pretty darn good day right now. Currently running in the 8th spot. Let's get that thing out of trouble for the most part, looks like. On the lead lap, one of the few cars. There's a lot of cars going laps and laps and laps down now, unfortunately. Ryan Philbrick has chosen to come to pit lane, looks like. It looked a little messy there. I don't know if he went a little bit off track on the entrance of pit lane there, but it looked like it from that point of view. Does look like Caleb Sisk back out of pit lane. So is Connor Leach. Jason Whittleton rejoining the grid. David Shibley going to be right here. He's going to be up to full speed. Skylar Herod out of pit lane as well now. So Aikman Pollard, Austin Smith, Ryan Ridzik, Kenny Cooko. Let's see when they decide they need to go to pit lane. Oh, there's the 17 of Austin Smith going to the apron. I think he might be woeing it down. So is, oh, no, that is Aikman Pollard coming to the pit lane. Oh, Ryan Ridzik had to really woe it down there and got it a little bit sideways so he didn't run into the back of the 41 of Aikman Pollard. Nice job by him, though, to do a little evasive driving. So Kenny Cooko will be our new leader out front. Going to have Jeremy Gill, the number 4 car, going to be in that 2nd position. Jeffrey Nagengast running at your top 3. That is the last 3 racers that have not pitted so far. See how Caleb Sisk, Connor Leach, David Shibley, Jason Whittleton catch up to Austin Smith, Ryan Ridzik, Aikman Pollard, and Carson Rowland, which stayed out just a little bit later, but I do think they're going to overtake them because they are still in pit lane. And yes, those racers go on by. There's the rest of the field coming back out to rejoin the grid. Here's our current race leader right now, Jeremy Gill, coming across the start-finish line. Kenny Cooko has surrendered, everybody. He is into pit lane. Now he's coming back out on track. We'll see how long Jeremy Gill and Jeffrey Nagengas can hold on here. They went to the pits on lap number 16, so 20 laps to go. They're going to start to run into some issues of some tire wear and some fuel usage. So they're probably going to have to make their way to the pits, and that will put Caleb Sisk out in the lead. Connor Leach in the second position if those two racers pit soon. David Shively, nicely done in pit lane. Did get by Jason Willardson there. Trying to see what's going on throughout the grid here. Not a whole lot. Here is a move for the 10th position right now. Ryan Philbrick going to take the inside line here on Ryan Ridzik. Nicely done by him. Austin Smith right here in the mix as well. I think you might try to get this move done on the inside. Head into turn 1 and 2. The 06 of Ryan Philbrick actually going to woe down Ryan Ridzik there on that high line. Yes, Austin Smith will get the move done. Nice one. Jeremy Gill has surrendered, folks. He is in the pit lane. Go ahead and get that car all serviced up. Jeffrey Nagengas going to be our new leader at the moment. See how much longer he can hold out on it. He will, I think he does have a, 22-second lead over Caleb Sisk right now. Pretty good battle right here between Connor Leach and Caleb Sisk. Who's that? David Shively. Jason Whittleson right on the bumper of David Shively. Let's go ahead and take an onboard here with Jason Whittleson. These cars are damn near painted identical. They look really close to one another. Oh, he gets into David Shively there a little bit. Nicely done by David Shively to hang on to it. Oof, that was scary. Let's go ahead and take a little look at that from the outside view, because that looked a hell of a lot more scary than, oh, that's a little bit too far in the, here we go. Let's back it up here just a little bit and take a look. I'm not sure if David Shively came down or if Jason Wilson just made that move a little bit late. Oh boy, look how sideways David Shively gets. Nicely done by him to hang on to it there. Sheesh. It's one of them pucker moments. Does look like Jeffrey Nagengas has came down pit lane, everybody. He will surrender the lead. Well done, Jeffrey Nagengas. Going to lead you some laps here in the Passing County Yellow Racing League. Nicely done, sir. Connor Leach and Caleb Sisk now battling for that lead. We're on lap number 40 out of 70, so we are past the halfway points. Connor Leach still sticking right there with Caleb Sisk. Jason Whittleson a little bit further back here. You get that move done on David Shively. Skylar Harrod currently rounding out your top 5. Starting to pull a little bit away from Kenny Coco here in that 6th position. Ryan Philbrick leading Austin Smith at the moment, but Austin Smith is pacing quite quickly. 2/10 faster last lap by, and he is closing that gap quite quickly. So we'll see if Austin Smith can get that move done for that 7th position. Field very spread out all over the track now with that around the green flag pit stops. You can see it's 10 seconds between, well, no, 17 seconds between the top 10 now. Only 11 cars on the lead lap. Kenny Coco slowly getting closer to Skylar Harrod too. We might have a nice little battle right here. Nicely done by Kenny Coco. Does look like he's going to get that move done. I'll take the inside route on the 41 of Aikman Pollard as well, which is a lap down right now. Connor Leach has fallen a little bit behind Caleb Sisk, up to 0.3 of a second between the two now. Let's go ahead and take an onboard here with Austin Smith. He has definitely closed that gap quite quickly here on the 06 of Ryan Philbrick. We'll see if he can get the move done now, though. Try to break that draft there a little bit. Was Ryan Philbrick taking a look on the inside there a little bit. Nice and smooth into turn 3. Out of turn number 4. Austin Smith going to carry a little bit more speed, it looked like. It looked like he had a pretty nice run down in the front stretch here. Slowly but surely between these two. 0.3 of a second separate them right now. Ryan Philbrick actually had a little bit faster lap there last time by 0.03 thousandths of a second faster. So not much. This is a pretty good lap here by Austin Smith. He put in some good pace on this one. Down to less than 2 tenths now, almost 1 tenth. Peek to the inside. Is this going to be the move for Austin Smith? Is he going to get that move done? Not enough room and not enough space right now. Heading out of turn number 2, we do have Skylar Hare right there in front of him. That will also be a battle for position. Skylar currently hanging on to that 6th spot. Move to the inside by Austin Smith as he head out of turn number 4. Down the front stretch we go. Austin Smith might be a nose ahead here across the start-finish line. He is barely, just barely, but he was ahead. See if he can get the move done here through turns 1 and 2. Not enough space to slide up in front of him just yet. Got a little bit of a push there heading into turn number 1. Going to lose a little bit of speed heading out of turn number 2. Might have to cut back into line and restart. He's still a little bit alongside. Skylar Hare going to roll down the battle here just a little bit. Austin Smith will get the move done. And he might take him another position away from Skylar Hare here. It looks like he will. Nicely done to Austin Smith. Going to move up to that 6th spot right now. Kenny Kucko kind of on an island by himself right now in that 5th position. David Shibley having a nice day. Currently running in the 4th spot. Here's Jason Willardson. Currently running in 3rd. Battle for the lead is right here. Kind of see the distance between the two. He's got Caleb Sisk right there in front of him. I think we will have another round of green flag pit stops, so I'm sure we got a lot more action to come. Check throughout the grid, see if anything is going on at the moment. Ryan Philbrick right on the bumper of Skylar Hare. Dylan Scholes there on the high side of Austin Smith out there in front of these two. Philbrick looking pretty darn good right now. He might have a nice run on Skylar Hare as we head down the front stretch. He's feathering that pedal there a little bit. He did the same thing in turn 3. Trying to stay out of the back of the number 3 of Skylar Hare. Getting out of turn number 2 now. Dylan Scholes going to be right here in the middle of these two. Ryan Philbrick, I thought he was going to try to make a move on the inside with that car right there. I was like, oh, this is about to get spicy, folks. Pretty smart move there by Ryan Philbrick, just to tuck back in the line and live to fight another day. Battle up front looks to have extended a little bit. Caleb Sisk now with a half a second lead over Connor Leach. Does look like he's starting to put in some good laps out front. I think this battle here is far from over, though. Ryan Philbrick trying to chase down Skylar Hare still. There's Austin Smith, Kenny Kucko, David Shibley. He has Aikman Pollard, which is a lap down right there with him. 30-8 of Jeffrey Nagengas, which is also a lap down. The 07 of Jason Whittleton is the one he's chasing, which is right here in frame right there. So maybe David Shibley can use a little bit of draft here on the back of the 41 car to catch up to Jason Whittleton. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. Here's Ryan Ridzik currently running in that 9th position. Does look like Ryan Philbrick did get the move done on Skylar Harrod finally. Nice patience. Ryan Philbrick there. We'll see how he did it heading out of turn number 4, heading across the start-finish line. It looked like he just had a really good run heading into turn number 1 here. I think he does secure it through this corner, and that he does. Nicely done, Ryan Philbrick. Does look like we got somebody taking pits. It is David Shively coming down pit lane at the moment, the number 85 car. I'll go ahead and get that early pit stop out of the way. Jeremy Gill also coming down pit lane. See when these leaders decide that it's time to come on in. Jeffrey Nagengas touching the wall there just a little bit. Jason Littleton down on the apron, going into pit lane now. Does look like Caleb Sisk as well coming into the pits. Hunter Leach, Kitty Coco, Austin Smith choosing to stay out. So does Ryan Philbrick. Skylar Harrod coming down pit lane now, the number 3 car. Rob Higgs coming down pit lane. All kinds of different strategies out there at the moment. We'll see when Connor Leach decides it's time. Is it this lap? It is. Here he comes, everybody. Oh, he is going to get a speeding penalty. No way he made it down in time. If he did, that was incredible because he was absolutely flying into pit lane there. Austin Smith coming down pit lane as well now, the number 17 car. Kenny Coco, Ryan Philbrick still choosing to stay out. So does Ryan Ridzik. Carson Rowland coming down pit lane now, the number 90 car. David Shively pitting a little bit earlier than everybody else. Maybe track position plays out in his favor. Have to wait and see how that all turns out. All eyes will be on Kenny Coco, the number 11 car. See when he decides to come down pit lane. Not this lap. Does look like Ryan Philbrick is going to come down pit lane. Connor Leach rejoining the track right here. The race between him and Caleb Sisk is going to be tight. Does look like Connor Leach got him. See how Caleb Sisk, though, runs him into turn number 3. He's going to have a full head of steam. Going to take the inside route here. This could be the battle for the win for the day. We'll see if Connor Leach can get that thing wound up in time and hang on to the lead. Right now, it's not looking good. Caleb Sisk going to be right there and nose ahead of him as across the start-finish line. Heading into turn number 1, it does look like Caleb Sisk will secure that position. Nicely done, sir. Kenny Coco has surrendered the lead, everybody. He's in the pit lane, and so is Ryan Ridzik. I see Dylan Scholes back there coming into pit lane. David Shively going to have the lead at the moment. We'll see how he can do, you know, facing these two behind him because they are absolutely flying at the moment. That was a nice, spicy little battle there between those two. 16 laps to go, everybody. 16 laps to go. That may be the last round of pit stops that we see for the day. I think most of these racers, if not all of them, can make it to the end now. Oh, David Shively's got to be feeling the pressure. He's got the number 6 of Caleb Sisk all over the bumper now. Caleb really slinging that thing into turn number 3. On that bumper a little bit closer this lap as we cross the start-finish line. 15 laps to go. Caleb's going to take a little bit higher line here, a little higher entry as it heads down to the yellow line through the middle of the corner and back up to the wall, heading out of turn number 2. Going to have a pretty nice run here. Going to have some draft as well from the 85 of David Shively. There's the move to the inside, heading into turn number 3. Caleb Sisk commits, whips the car in there. Let's see if he can secure that lead. It does look like he will. And nicely done to Caleb Sisk. He's going to be our new leader at the moment. 85 of David Shively going to try to make a move to the inside, though. I think Caleb Sisk might have killed his steam there as he's pulled down a little bit in front of him. They touched there for just a moment. Oh, David Shively gets right up really close to Caleb Sisk there. Here is the 71 of Connor Leach, going to be all over the bumper of the 85 of David Shively. Now going to go to the high side as we head down the back stretch. These two need to work together. They're going to try to catch up to that number 6 of Caleb Sisk. So Connor Leach going to have to take that higher entry, going to fall back in line in that third spot. The 85 of David Shively starting to lose touch here a little bit with Caleb Sisk. If you head out of turn number 4, he touches the wall out of turn number 4. Gonna scrub a little bit of speed off of him right there. 71 of Connor Leach gonna try to pick a line here and go with it. It will be the high side. Some wild racing going on right now. Let's go and take an onboard here with the 71 of Connor Leach as we head down the backstretch. Going to have a little bit of draft from Caleb Sisk there to assist him, and I think he will get the move done and take away that second position. Still a really good day here for David Shively. Maybe he comes on, you know, with the closing parts of the race, but it does look like right now he is losing in about 0.2 of a second a lap to Caleb Sisk out front, and 0.1 of a second to Connor Leach. Jason Williston currently scored in that 4th position. Austin Smith having a nice day as well, rounding out top 5. Coming into tonight's 2nd place in points. Another good result here. Definitely help him out in the points even more. Kenny Cucko in that 6th spot right now. Skylar Haird still having an incredible day. Started back there in that 15th position. Was not very good in qualifying, but boy, he definitely turned it on for the race pace. He was all the way up to that 7th position. So 8 spots made up since the start of the race. I'm sure he will be absolutely pleased with the 7th place finish here today. Ryan Redzik currently hanging on to the 8th spot. Carson Rowland currently scored in the 9th position. I'm not entirely sure what happened to Ryan Philbrick, but he went a lap down there. Oh, he went 2 laps down. I wonder if he got caught speeding in pits or something like that. It doesn't tell me in my activity chart over here, unfortunately, so I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and watch this battle for the lead. We're getting ready to cross the start-finish line. 10 laps to go, everybody. We can count the laps on our hands. 10 laps to go. Can Connor Leach catch up to Caleb Sisk and get by him? I have to wait and see. It's been a really good race all day long between these front cars. So I guess we'll have to wait and see how it all pans out. The 85 of David Shively is not as far back as I thought he would be, because he was losing some pace there for quite a few laps, but that might have just only been because he was battling with Connor Leach there. You know, as they were side by side, he might have just been scrubbing a lot of speed off, not taking the lines that he wanted to, but he's definitely still right here in touch with these front two. Good 3-car battle here for the lead in the closing parts of the race. Another lap off the top of the charts. 9 laps left. Connor Leach is definitely putting in some serious pace at the moment. He was a 10th faster than Caleb Sisk last lap. He's going to go ahead and take the high side here as we head down the backstretch. They are side by side. Connor Leach is actually a little bit ahead here. Number 6 of Caleb Sisk going to take the inside line, though, as we head through turns 3 and 4. Connor Leach going to take the higher approach. Going to cut down to the inside as he heads out of turn number 4. Got a ton of speed. Nicely done by Connor Leach. He will have a full-on cleared position out front here with 8 laps left to go. What a move. What a move. These two battling together might work out pretty good for David Shively if he can catch up to the two. I was hoping we're going to have a full-on 3-car battle there for the top spot, but it looks like he's falling a little bit behind there. He is about 0.8 off the leader's pace right now. I want to see what's going on throughout the rest of the field, but at the same time, boy, this is a good one. We'll take a really quick peek. Doesn't look like much is going on back here. Most of these cars are very spread out from one another. So, yeah, we'll just stay on this Caleb Sisk and Connor Leach battle. Taking on board here with Caleb Sisk. We'll see if Connor Leach runs out of tire here. See if he was driving it just a little bit too hard to catch up to Caleb and get by him. But as of right now, I don't think he's got much to worry about. He is putting in some serious pace right now. 2/10 faster the last lap round. We'll see what it is this lap. Connor Leach got a little loose there heading out of turn number 4. Lost a tiny bit of speed. They were identical lap times last time by. 40.05, both of them. What a show. What a show. I'm really glad we got this last part of the race in here. It's been such a good green flag stint. It really makes for some really good racing up here up front. Oh man, what a drive in that corner by Caleb Sisk. Look at that gap that he closed on Connor Leach. My goodness. He was a full 10th faster than Connor Leach that last lap. So we'll go ahead and try to take a move to the inside here. Connor Leach's going to be forced to the high side. So head through the corner and out of turn number 2. It's close. It's very close. Connor Leach's going to have that momentum on the high side, though, and will remain in the lead. We'll see if Caleb Sisk can have another good turn number 3 here as he did last time. There he goes, a dive to the inside, and he will go ahead and clear Connor Leach. We have a new leader here, folks. Connor Leach's going to try. Oh, he gets, oh my goodness. Got into the back of Caleb Sisk there a little bit. Oh, boy, what a race. 4 laps left to go, everybody. 4 laps left to go. These two are putting on one hell of a show right now. Caleb Sisk going to be on the inside here. Connor Leach going to try to take that higher line as he did last lap. He did carry a ton of speed on that high side last lap. Around, he's going to go ahead and take a slice to the inside here as we head down the backstretch. Let's see how far alongside he is as he heads into turn number 3. Oh boy, they are super close. Good, really good corner there by Connor Leach. He's going to have to get off the brake or get off the gas there a little bit. Maybe got on the brakes there just a little bit to keep it off of Caleb Sisk as we head through the middle of the corner. Now to turn number 4. Connor Leach's going to have the inside line. It does look like he's going to have a little bit of advantage heading across the start-finish line here. 3 laps left to go. Who is it going to be? I don't know. Nice and smooth. Look identical heading through that little section of the track right there. Caleb Sisk going to have a really good run on that high side, though. I think that's really where you want to be through turns 1 and 2. Is on the high side. You can carry a ton of speed down the backstretch. Caleb Sisk going to hang on to the lead for now. Connor Leach going to have to reset and get back to work. Go ahead and take an onboard here as we head out of turn number 4. 2 laps left to go, everybody. 2 left to go. Just watching these 2 craftsmen put on one hell of a drive right now. He's going to take that a little bit higher line and see if he can make something of it heading down the backstretch. It's worked out pretty good for him so far. He is going to have a little bit more speed than Caleb Sisk heading down the backstretch. You see that gap closing down. So take the higher line into turns 3 and 4. As he head out of this corner this time, folks, white flag will be in the air. It is waving. The next person across that start-finish line between these 2 racers will be the winner of the day. Connor Leach going to change his lineup here a little bit on the last lap. That's much different than he has done the last few laps around. He is catching up to Caleb Sisk here. We'll see if Caleb just protects that inside line and tries to make him go the long way around. Connor Leach going to whip it into the corner. Here they go. I don't know if Connor Leach is going to have enough, though. I think he's not going to have enough speed. We'll have to wait and see as we head out of turn number 4. They are wheel to wheel, everybody. Who's it going to be? It does look like Caleb Sisk is going to win here today at Michigan International Speedway. Congratulations. Oh, my goodness. Connor Leach going to bring it home in that 2nd position. David Shively going to bring it home in that 3rd spot. Kenny Kuko going to finish in the 4th spot. And Austin Smith going to round out your top 5 Wow, what a show, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. But I'll see you right back here for the Caleb Sis celebration and the post-race interviews with the top 3 racers. All right, folks. Here is the main man. Congratulations to Caleb Sisk here today. What a drive. Good win. He was well deserved, not easily done. There is his contender right there, the 71 of Connor Leach, man. What a show they put on here today. But Caleb Sisk, well done once again here in the Passing Under Yellow Racing League. Going to win week number 4 here at Michigan International Speedway. 70 laps of racing scheduled for tonight. And boy, he drove every one of them with all of his might. So good job to Caleb Sisk. And we'll get to talk to the top 3 racers here in just 1 second. All right, got the top 3 racers in here with me today. Caleb Sisk going to bring home the win here today. Connor Leach going to finish in second. And David Shively going to bring it home in third. And that's who we'll start with. David Shively, man, what a wild race for you today, man. You had really good pit strategy there. You came out in the lead. You stayed out there for a little bit, but Caleb and Connor eventually caught up to you and got by you. But, man, going to finish here in that third position. You got to be happy with that. So how do you feel about today's race, brother?
Pretty good, pretty good. My strategy worked out pretty well. I was trying to get in and out with a little bit fresher tires and maybe get out in front with a good, nice quick pit stop in and out, and it kind of seemed to work in my favor.
Yeah, but just ran out a little bit there at the end. So, you know, it is what it is. Not going to be able to bring home the checkers, but still, podium spot here in this league is no joke, man. This is a very tough league.
Thank you,
There's a lot of fast racers in here. So, going to bring it home in third place here today. So, congratulations with that, man. And hopefully, we'll see you next week, brother.
thank you. I'll be back.
All right, now let's hear from the man who finished in second place, Mr. Connor Leach. You and Caleb Sisk put on the best show I have seen in quite some time. It was textbook between you two. Absolutely respectful racing, but absolutely not giving each other an inch if you didn't have to. So, going to bring it home in second here today. Going to have to take that bridesmaid position, but you know what? Still got to be happy with that. So, let's hear about
Oh,
the race from your point of view, brother.
yeah, no, it was good. We kind of that first caution came out early, and we're looking at the 70 lap race. We had about 20 laps worth of fuel in the tank on a full tank, and we're like, well, let's try to pit. Let's pit, give up the track position, put some fuel in it. And then another caution came out, put some more fuel in it, and we're like, from there, we're kind of like, oh, you know what? If it goes green from here on out, I think we'll be close. And then I think another caution came out.
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong. But yeah, then we're kind of good to go. Just running out of fuel, come in, pit, put tires on both of the green flag stops, and seemed to work out. And yeah, David pit a little earlier than us, and it was a good call. I mean, he was ahead of us for a while. If a caution had to come out then, restart back in the lead, cool tires, and he'd have been in good shape. But it wasn't the way it went, and it worked out. Between me and Caleb, I put a lap later. He slid his box a little bit, kind of the same way I slid my box on the first green flag pit stop. Gave up the lead to him. And then yeah, from there it's just good racing at the end. There we were talking for a bit when we were just kind of cruising, following each other. Got past David, and then it got real quiet on the radios between Caleb and I. And yeah, we were. It was game time, and tried. I made a couple moves, a couple crossovers, got in front of him. He got back by me, went back and forth a couple times, and that was just fun, good racing. Yeah, it's nice, racing hard and tight like that. We weren't giving each other too much space, but just enough to be on the safer side of things. And yeah, I look forward to doing some more finishes like that. Hopefully, we can keep putting on good shows.
Shit, me too, brother, because that's excellent content. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, man, good second place finish here today. Hopefully next week you can be in the top spot, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, just celebrate this until next week, and we'll see you next week then, brother.
Yeah, we'll have to go for it a little deeper into turn 3 next time, and whatever happens, happens. I guess, eh?
I heard that. Heard that. All right, man. All right, let's hear from our winner of the day, Mr. Caleb Sis. Buddy, you are on a hot streak. It seems like everywhere that we go, and I see you. You're at the top spot. So good win here today at Michigan International Speedway. 70 laps racing on the board here today, and they were not a single one of them were easy. I tell you that. So, but yeah, going to bring home the win here today. Going to beat out Connor Leach there with those closing laps battle between you two. So, how do you feel about today's race, man?
It was just, I mean, to sum it all up, Connor did a pretty good job, but fun is the word. I mean, I don't think I've had that much fun in a league race in a long time. It's it's that's what you're looking for when you want to race hard. I mean, you don't have to wreck people to race hard. You don't have to door slam people. You don't have to do anything. I don't think we ever made any kind of crazy contact outside of pushing each other from, bumper to nose, which is not a big deal. Just that was fun. I'm glad that I got the win, but it could have gone either way. I mean, we both raced hard, so That's what it's all about. Super excited. Happy for the boss man, Dallin Grit, Skunkworks Graphics 12, passingunderyellow.com. The B setups are up on the Patreon. Just all in all, it's a good day. So good team. 1-2. Wish we could get Skylar up here. We gotta get Skylar to qualify a little better, and I think it'll happen. So we're right there. And then unfortunate luck with Allen, but he'll be back. Skylar will be up there soon too. I'm not doubting it. We got a good team. Super proud.
Absolutely, man. Well, again, congratulations, man, on the win here today. Appreciate you three coming in here for the interview, and hopefully we'll see you next week, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, there you have it. You just heard from your top 3 finishers here today. Congratulations again to Caleb Sisk for bringing home the win, to Connor Leach bringing home in second, and David Shively going to round out your top 3. But that is all I have for today, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the broadcast. A big shout out to Alan Groks and skunkworksgraphics.com. He's the one that makes most of the wraps for all these cars. And he is also a big sponsor of this stream, so I very much appreciate you, Alan. You do excellent work. If you guys want some custom iRacing wraps, that is the man to go to. And also to Smitty over here at the Passing Under Yellow Racing League. Appreciate you very much for putting all this stuff on. And that is passingunderyellow.com as well for some custom iRacing setups. So you can have the whole full package right here, all in one. But anyways, you guys have a good rest of your night. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Again, thank you to all the racers that came out here tonight. And hopefully we will see you all next week, same time, same place. But other than that, you guys have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you guys very much for all the support. And until next time, I love you. I mean it. And goodbye.